What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm SubSyde, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build this easy automatic item sorter. And it's really simple to use. All you need to do is pop your items into the chest. We got some diamonds in at the moment. I'm going to put some emerald blocks in as well, which should be going into this chest here. So once those diamonds have cleared out into this chest, you should start seeing the emeralds floating by and landing into this chest. Now this is the one you'll see on the thumbnail, but after using it and trying it for a while, I've noticed a bit of a flaw that they keep getting stuck on this hopper. They do eventually go with the current once they're out of it, but I wanted to make it a little bit more efficient. So I went through a few designs. They don't look that much different. There's only a small change in each of them to see if I could get that fixed, which I ended up getting it fixed. And basically this is the design. So this is the bare bones of the design, and then this is it with a bit of coverage with a bit of concrete. So let me show you how to build it. And if you'd like to keep up to date with all the latest redstone builds and redstone contraptions, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. It helps out a great ton. It helps other people find these videos too. So this is the item sorter in its simplest form, and all it is stacking these next to each other depending on how many chests you want in your storage room. So for this build, I'm just going to show you how to do a 5 chest storage system, or 10 if you include the double stack, but it's going to be 5 storage sorters in a row. But for each storage sorter, what you're going to need are 4 chests, 3 redstone, 1 comparator, 3 hoppers, 1 target block, 3 stone or any solid block you like, 1 redstone torch, 1 block of glass, any glass will do as long as it's a block of glass, it doesn't need to be stained, and 2 temporary blocks. So to build it, what you're going to do is place it on your chests first. So we're going to place 1, 2, crouch, and 1, 2. We're going to place a temporary block on top of the chest on the back here. This is going to be the front of the build, so make sure you put the dirt block or whatever temporary block you've used on the back side of the chest. Next, grab your hoppers. We're going to crouch and place these into the dirt, into the chests, like so. Grab your stone. We're going to crouch and place one here. Place a temporary block here. And then we're going to place our glass on the back. We're going to place a stone on top, or any solid block, and our target block underneath. So you've got this sort of star shape or plus sign. You can get rid of your temporary blocks now. Grab your other solid block. We're going to place this at the back here. So you've got this sort of shape going on. Grab your redstone torch. We're going to place this on the target block on the side where the hopper is. Grab your redstone. We're going to place one here, and one on top of the glass. So you've got the 3 redstone there, there, and there. Come up on top. We're going to stand on top of the hopper and face back. And then we're going to grab our comparator and place it on this block here. And that's one item sorted complete. So what we're going to do now is just copy this. I'm going to do it another 4 more times. But like I said, you can do this as many times as you want, as many chests as you want in your storage system. But we are just going to do it another 4 more times, like so. And then repeat the chests on top. And before you put the last one on there, just make sure you put your temporary blocks on top, like so. And then you can finish this off like that. Now, the best way to extend these along, or the most efficient way, would be to do your hoppers first. So make sure you got a hopper going into the back of each block. Get rid of these temporary blocks for now. Then you want to put your target block down first. So make sure you got that down, and then your torches. Grab your solid blocks, bring this one across. Also bring this one across. And then grab your redstone, and we're going to bring this across the back. Grab your glass, pull this across. And with your solid blocks, pull this final block across. And then all you need to do is place the redstone down on the back, like so. Don't worry about these linking up, that won't affect it at all. Finally, on this side, grab your comparator, and we're going to place one on each block, face into this block, like so. Now it's time to do our water elevator. So we're going to come to the left-hand side or the right-hand side, it's up to you. And we're going to grab our items. So let me put these back. Now for the automatic item dropper, what we're going to need is our dispenser, a solid block, 1 comparator, 1 repeater, 4 redstone dust, a hopper, and our chest. So where our elevator is going to start is next to these hoppers. We're going to come across 2 blocks. So 1, 2. So it's the 3rd block from the hopper. So 1, 2, 3 is this 3rd block. We're going to dig down 2. We're going to come back 1, and we're going to dig down another 2 like so. And 1 more time like so. So you've got this 3-line block, which is 2 blocks deep. So the first one is going to be where our water column's coming up. So this one is going to be where our dropper is going to be. So put your dispenser, crouch and place your hopper in the top. And then you can place your chest on top like so. Leave this hole for now. We're going to jump into this hole, which is at the front, which is the back of the dispenser. We're going to dig another block out, go right 2 blocks, turn right again, come 2 blocks, turn right again, and go 1 block. So you've got this sort of donut shape. You don't really need these blocks in the middle just yet, so you can get rid of them if you want, but you've got this sort of 3x3 area with the dispenser in the corner. From the back of the dispenser, grab your comparator. We're going to place this down with a solid block in front, with a redstone repeater coming out of that, this side, and then a line of redstone coming across and back into the dispenser. And what this does essentially is allows us to, say for example, if we chuck in a redstone, that's just going to drop the items that we put into it. So it's going to send this straight up into the elevator. Once you've done this part of the build, you can cover this back up so it can't be seen, like so. And now we work on the elevator itself. So for this, grab your sign, your blue ice, 2 buckets of water, and your soul sand. First thing we're going to do is break the block at the bottom here and place down our soul sand. And what you can do with your 2 buckets is create an infinite water source by digging out a 2x2 hole, placing a bucket of water in this corner and then a bucket of water in this corner, and then you've got an unlimited water supply close to fill up your water elevator. So if once you've got your soul sand down, what we're going to do is place a bucket of water here and here. So that comes to the top, and we can test it out by jumping in. That's going to push us up. Now we can grab our glass and we can build up. So we're going to build up this side next to the hoppers first. 1, 2, 3. So that's in line with that hopper there. Match that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And on top of the chest as well. 1, 2. On these 3 blocks, we're going to build up one more. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to build this across with the blue ice. So the blue ice will go between this glass and this hopper like so. Next, grab your glass. We're going to come and build this all the way along the hoppers until you get to the very end. What we're going to do is come out an extra 1. Now this part's optional. You don't have to do this. You can stop it there if you like. But what we're going to do is we're going to add an overflow chest here. So any items that go into the system that aren't assigned a chest are going to go into the end hopper, so it's not clogging up your water stream. So I'm going to build this out like so, coming all the way down the other side. So there should be no holes. So you've got the water elevator coming up and then straight across your hoppers. We have got this one hole here. But what you could do for that is grab a hopper and a chest, and we're going to place the chest here, and we're going to put the hopper on top like so. So any items that's not assigned a chest will end up in this chest here. Okay, so next what we're going to do is just grab our water buckets and we're going to fill this tunnel up. We're going to drop down and we're going to place a bucket of water here, 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 and here. And you should see that start flowing across all the hoppers except for the last one. So to make that work, what we're going to do is place down a sign above this ice block. Don't have to write anything on there if you don't want to. And then a final bucket of water here. So that water stream now reaches the end hopper, so this all should be fine. Final part of this would be to place a glass block above the bubbles, but not to cut off the water stream. It should look something like this at this point. And if so, happy days, we can get on with the next part. So the next part would be assigning the chests to their blocks. So how we're going to do that, I'm just going to grab some blocks that I'd want to put in my item sorter. So I can grab emeralds, diamonds, lapis, and gold and iron, say. So these are the items I want to store in my chest. And then you need a couple of stacks of items that you're never going to put in there. So for example, you could dye a stack of carpets yellow, because you know you're never going to use yellow unless that's a block you use. Just use a block you're never going to store, because it will break if you try storing this item afterwards. So what we're going to do is come up to this first hopper on top here. We're going to select it. We're going to put in the block we want to store. And then we're going to, while that counts down, we're going to place in 5 of this item we're not going to store, into each slot. So 5 in there, 5 in there, and 5 in these 2 as well, like so. This should stop counting at 25, which it has, which is perfect. And down in the bottom then we've got 38. So now this section's done. The only item this will select would be the block of emerald. And like I said, I can't stress it enough, don't put this item into your storage chest, because it'll mess up the whole system. Not just this one, it'll mess them all up. So the next one, just to show you again, we're going to put in the block we want to store. Grab out items we're not going to store. We're going to put 5 in each slot. That should stop counting down now when it hits 25 blocks. So let's see. Perfect. And I can carry on and finish the rest. Perfect. Now that's all done. What we're going to do is just test this out quickly. I'm also going to grab a stack of blocks that we haven't put into the system. So these are the ones we have, and we haven't put dried kelp blocks in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open the chest. I'm going to put in 32 iron to start with, 32 of the blocks we haven't chosen, some gold, some emeralds, and some lapis. And obviously some diamond. Now as you can see, that goes up the item elevator, goes across, doesn't get caught in anything. And you can see now that our iron chest, where is it? There. Our iron chest now should be filling up. And like I said, you don't have to stop this at 5 item sorters. I mean, if you wanted to, you could build something like this. So this could be your storage room where you've got the items put into the chest here. and they go up and they can go across the whole system into your diamond storage here. You can see them going across, all the way across, and into my diamond storage. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that subscribe button. Consider liking the video so other people can find it too. Help us get to 15,000 subscribers, which would be pretty cool. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.